I'm here to do a couple spots at the customer's house. I cleaned the carpet this past week. The dog came in, was sick. And I often get asked, how do I pick this up? How do I clean this up? The customer has used warm water, blotted it, and that's actually okay. Now the best thing you can do is actually extract it with something. Today I'm using a Rainbow vacuum cleaner because that's water safe. You use the shop vac, Bissell cleaner, any of those home cleaning machines for spotting. And so to start with, what I do with a spot, in this bottle is just plain warm water. I just put it on the, and I try to get as much up with the water. Now if it's crusty, you take a spoon, knife, plastic, and just kind of scrape it in, work to the center, and then you won't get rings. And you do that, just try it with the water first. I do have a spot out if necessary, but I find most of the time just warm water is all. So now we just extract the water. And you work from the outside in, just like this. And you get your spot. That's all a lot of times you really need. It's just a little warm to cool water, not hot. The hot water will set it. And this is just drying it a little more so it doesn't wick up. Sometimes what will happen with the spot is the spot will come up and then you get a water ring. That's because of the impurities or dirt that's still left in the carpet. So when you go to blot it, that's what will happen. You get the spot and then you just actually push the spot out and you get the halo effect. And if you have a blow dryer, that would dry even faster and won't wick up and create that. So this time around, I won't even need the spot out. This is a general spotter for food and things like that. Not necessarily designed for dog or anything, but I don't even think I need it. I'm just spraying water and sucking it up, and I believe it's going to take care of the problem. So we'll do it again. So spray a little water on there, take a spoon, knife, plastic, anything like that, work it to the middle, just kind of agitate a little bit. Don't overdo it. If you got a cut pile carpet, it's going to frizz on you. Rinse out the carpet. That's what we're doing. We're rinsing out what the dog did. So with the dog vomit, urine, that's the process you want. And that's all there is to it. And you can tell by the rag, when we went to wipe it, there was a little residue left on the rag. So we use the water, you get most of it up. Now when I use a spotter, it will not have to work as hard. It makes your spotters much more effective. So now most of the instructions will tell you to put it on your rag and blot it. My theory, I recreate the spot. So the dog vomited, he didn't just wipe it, spray it. So this is what I do. Just spray it like that. Now use the vacuum again. Suck it up. You can agitate it a little bit too. You need to if there's still a little bit left. Because it's not going to have to work as hard as it did. And then you suck up your spotter. Now, many of your spotters are going to leave residue. So once you have used your spotter, rinse it again with water. Just spray the water on there and then extract. If you don't rinse your spotter out, the residue from your spotter will create a spot just like what you initially worked with did. So you do that, and then you get it dry as possible. The longer it stays wet, the greater chance you have of getting that halo effect from your spotter. So, as I mentioned, the first thing you want to do with any spot, get any excess material if you can, scrape it, Use a little warm water to cool water, not hot. That'll set the stain. Get as much as you can up that way using an extraction method. If you're still a little residue with your spot, then go to a spotter. Not all spots are the same, not all spotters are the same. Sometimes you can use a general spotter for beverages, food, and so forth. Pet spotter, you need to use an enzyme spotter. That'll help digest the urine spots, the smells, and so forth. And with an enzyme spotter, that is one you just spray on there and leave it. As it's wet, it'll keep working. And then you got gum and paint, and those will need a solvent kind of spotter. Different animals there. So that's basically how you do a spot. Thank you.